Croeso, welcome to Drygore Coin Collector and a £2 coin hunt. I thought we'd start with the book because we only need 3 coins to complete it. Unfortunately, they are 3 of the rarest. Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, Commonwealth Games England, and the 1908 Olympic Games. Oops, which you can't see. The 1908 Olympic Games. So, here we are. We have £500 worth of £2 from my bank. They've obviously ordered in the £2 bags, and I've got a post office one from Liverpool. So they're sealed bags. No, they're not sealed bags. They're rolling over bags. So there's always the chance that these have been hunted through, of course. Let's zoom in a bit. Move those to the side and start. Go in with the assumption they've been sorted through. We can't be disappointed, but we can be surprised. And we start with a Florence Nightingale. So at least we found something, and it's a nice coin. Not the greatest condition, but very nice design. So we're not going to find nothing. And Guy Fawkes. Isambard Kingdom Brunel, if I can get his name out. Portrait. One of the 2 Brunels that we can find in our change. And there's the other one. Achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station. Well, I can see a Isle of Man coin, 50p. Nice find. I like that design. First one of that design that I've found. It's a 2020. I'll count as a star find in my opinion. Not supposed to find them in British coinage, even though they're the same value, same shape, same bimetallic, but they're not meant to be in our change. But I certainly don't mind finding them. Our first case of dim beard, nothing in that bag. And abolition of the slave trade. This is the one that is supposed to be in circulation, the one that was in collector's sets. Had a shiny background rather than this, and the initials of the designer on it. That would be a cracking find if we ever found one of those. Oops, dropping. Dim beard. Oh, bags come falling out of the bag. Always can happen in these rolling over ones. Oh, I've dim beard in that one. And another Brunel achievements. Many irons in the fire, that says. And we have a Shakespeare's tragedies. What a piece of work is a man is the correct edge inscription, 2016, which is when that was minted. They did seem to have problems, and they did have errors that can be found with the wrong edge inscription on the wrong coins. And Christopher Collects had found a tragedies with the King and Country, the First World War Army centenary coin on it. I've never found such an error, but they are out there. Indeed. Dropping them. Indeed. And we have V-Day, 2005 anniversary. These can have a rotation error, and that one doesn't. But worth checking. Again, not an error that I've found. And there's another Brunel. and a Charles Dickens. How about this one? And another abolition of the slave trade. Joins the Brunels on 2 each. And takes the lead with 3 for the hunt. Oh, Florence Nightingale goes to 2. Oh, the bags are sticking to my hand. I do get static. Indeed. Well, it's either now, is that a fake? Which I think it is, because that isn't a hologram, that's just made. And it's a fake that has a rotation error, but I mean, just look at the difference in the colour. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I mean, I think the fact that that isn't hologrammatic and the colour of it's wrong. That's a fake. We found a fake. Interesting one though. I was just distracted by its brashness, really. But it does stand out by a country mile. Indeed. Army Centenary. Should have, can have a rotation, doesn't. And for king and country is the correct. Edge inscription. Again, that's one of the 2016s that can have an error. And here's another. Remember, remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot. Marconi's wireless. Another V-Day anniversary. No rotation error. Robert Burns. Yeah, I think I'll go down that row. And another Army Centenary. For king and country is correct. So far we haven't found one of the three we needed. Found one of the three we needed for the book, but it's not been a bad hunt so far. And we have another VE Day without a rotation. Joins abolition of slave trade on 3 apiece for this hunt. Okay, I picked it up. Opening up because it was open. Another Army Centenary, if I can get it the right way up. And if I can get for king and country. Joins the other 2 on 3. Oh, another Isle of Man. And 1998. And we have second of the Shakespeares for the Hollow Crown is correct. We're into the last 3 bags. And another abolition of the slave trade. Putting it in the lead at 4 for the hunts. Another Shakespeare's histories. The Hollow Crown is again the correct edge inscription. Army Centenary. For king and country. Correct. joins abolition of the slave trade. For a very short time only, because there's another abolition of the slave trade. Oh. Sorry, knocked over the camera. Oh, trying to knock it over again. Dear me, what am I doing? Penultimate bag. And the final bag for today. Will we find anything? That's what that was. No, we won't. We end with the beard. Not a bad hunt. Nothing new for the book. I think hats off to the Isle of Man for 2 territories, and they're not worth a fortune, but this certainly is a fake. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please consider clicking the thumbs up button and subscribing. It doesn't take long just to click 2 buttons, and it doesn't cost you anything, but would help me a lot. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye bye.